The man past 9:30. One evening I was up in the local park of my town. I was all alone up at the football field, practicing my skills at striking. I'd been playing for a good hour or so before I had the urge to go home because I was fearing that I'd stayed past my home by 9:30 rule that my mum had set for me before she had left to go see a movie with my dad. As I started to walk home, I noticed a hooded man leaning against one of the trees by the exit as if he was guarding it. I tried to avoid him, but he must have seen me, for he began to slowly sidestep towards me, probably hoping I wouldn't notice him. But I did, and I would like to say that I went and beat the living crap out of him, or I pulled out a lightsaber or something like that. But I have to admit, all I let out was a girly scream, and I began to run through the isolated streets of Drummington. Fear and adrenaline fueled me as I bolted faster than the flash in a desperate hurdle to get myself away from the creep. After about 10 minutes of navigating the streets, my home was finally in sight. It was at the top of a steep hill next to the corner shop. I could tell now that it was way past 9:30, for the sky was now pitch black with no moon in sight. That meant my only sources of light were the street lamps. Each lamp had about 2 cars space between it and the next lamp, so I had to run through the darkness and the fear to get to the next breath stop. Every time I stopped to catch my breath, I would glance back, expecting to see the man standing there, but to my relief, he was never there. Finally, I made it to my house and opened the door. Before I went in, I glanced back one more time, and to my horror, he was there, standing parallel to me across the street. But the real horror was that he had his hood down, revealing a pale, sunken face with bloodshot eyes staring me down, and his smile, his goddamn evil smile. I let out yet another girly scream and dashed into my house and locked and bolted every door, window, closet in the house. It still haunts me to this day, as I still think to myself, what if the man had caught me? What if he killed me? It sends a chill down my spine to think of his dead-looking head staring at me. Message for children if you're watching. Don't stay out late and always carry a watch. And beware of the hooded man, for he is still on the loose. Have fun sleeping tonight.